as pitcher. Number 15, Carson Gates as pitcher. And number 34, Jim Coleman in right field. And our coaches for this team are Earl Sexton, Trent Nairn, and Jared Baker. For our home team, we've got number 5, Cummins in left field. Number 4, Jack Schuler in second base. Number 2, Reed Atkinson at shortstop. Number 25, Aiden Howard at third base. Number 9, Bradley Goff. Positions in. Number 16, Austin Horn at third base. Number 22, Jack Tate in center field. Number 11, Brayden Rigby as pitcher. Number 12, Barrett Smith as catcher. Number 15, Hayes Tyler in right field. Number 17, Nick Carter as catcher. And number 21, Preston Carnison in right field. And for our coaches, we have Roy Cummins, Thomas Carter, and Robbie Moore. I can't read it. And Coach Schuler. And for your umpires for this game, we've got David Patrick, Don Vincent, and Mr. John Broussard. Mr. Patrick, the game is now yours.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome back here to Cleveland, Mississippi, as we get down to the nitty-gritty now. It's semifinals time. Again, this is an elimination game, but the winner will get a chance to play in the championship going from the loser's bracket. So Mississippi and Texas will do battle here. I'm Chuck Sebastian on JockJive.com. Texas is the visiting team, and Mississippi will be the defense. Defensively, setting it up for Mississippi, Cummins in left, Schuler at second, Atkinson short, Howard at first, Goss in right, Horn at third, Tate in center field, Rigby on the hill, Smith behind the plate, Tyler Hayes in right center. Leading off will be Ebias Sexton, the shortstop, followed by J.T. Reagan, the left center fielder, and Jack Richardson, the third baseman. Texas won their game 3-2 earlier this afternoon over Louisiana in a really hard-fought battle. Talk about a nail-biter. And they're back here trying to get one more so they can go to that championship game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. North Carolina is playing Tennessee for the opportunity. Now, what would happen is if North Carolina wins the game, then there'll be a second game at 1 o'clock tomorrow because somebody will get a bye game. There's a pop-up foul by Sexton into the catcher's glove for out number 1. So 1 up and 1 away as that one's popped up behind the line. The Mississippi team came in. Boy, I'll tell you what, the crowd was lined up, and they went through the crowd, slapping hands, ringing cowbells. They are pumped and ready to go. The Texas crowd is pumped and ready to go. This one's going to get loud and very interesting. Texas trying to move on, Mississippi trying to move on, and Tennessee and North Carolina battling it out on the other field. We'll keep you up to date. There's a long ball, deep left field. That's going to go off the fence on the second bounce. Boy, J.T. Reagan got a hold of that one. He'll end up with a long double, but boy, that was a big hit. That was the first ball. Looked like it was really going to maybe travel the total distance of 200 feet. And the shout-out number is up there again, folks. I think, or it was. Maybe not. I apologize if it's not. I'll get it up there shortly. But we'll get those shout-outs. Let's go Texas from the Meltons in Douglas, Texas. Pop up in the infield. Ball rolls. They wait, hold up, and they will let it roll foul. Boy, that's a dangerous play at times. Here we go. Now that number's up there. So we'll take your text for your shout-outs. Don't forget text only. As we get this one underway. So left-hander at the plate is Jack Richardson. Ground ball into right field. Or fly ball into right field. And the out is recorded. Like I said, they're very loud tonight and very pumped up and excited. Trying to get to the finals tomorrow. Hayden Allen will come to the plate. Hayden will play first base tonight for Texas. The final 4 teams playing ball here tonight. Tennessee, North Carolina, Mississippi, and Texas. Ground ball past the diving shortstop into left field. Bobbled a little bit there. Runner's going to turn third. They're going to send him home. Texas is going to score first. And Reagan slides in kind of awkwardly, but he does score the run. A single for Allen. And a 1-0 lead here early for Texas. Jackson Ortiz to the plate. So a very pretty night here in Mississippi and a perfect night for some baseball. Way to go, Texas. A little whoop whoop. Both sides have got the noisemakers going already. Off the shoulder of the third baseman to the shortstop. Flips it to second, but not in time. That ball took a hard hop off the third baseman. Ortiz is going to be safe. We're going to give him an infield single on that one. That was a really tough shot and really tough play over there at third. Logan Baker will come to the plate now with 2 runners aboard and 2 down. Fixing a flat tire out there at second base is Hayden Allen. And now he's ready to go. Ortiz is at first. Here's Logan Baker, the left fielder, coming to the plate for the first time. Shadows creeping across the field right now as the sun begins to set. Going to be a little difficult for the infield on the right side for a little while. Trying to see that ball. You'll see the gloves up and you see some sunglasses on there. Come on, Texas. The Rains boys are rooting for you. A 1-1 count now. Ground ball to the outside. And it goes foul. The shout outs, way to go, Texas. Whoop whoop. I didn't see you. I missed you. I was doing my shout outs. Line shot right into the glove of the third baseman. Hung on to for the third out of the inning. But Texas breaks the goose egg off the board early and picks up the first run. So we go to the bottom of the first, and Mississippi will come to the plate. For Texas, this is how the infield will set up. Shortstop, Elias Sexton. Third base, Jack Richardson. First base, Hayden Allen. Second base, Jackson Ortiz. Behind the plate, Hayden Petty. In left field, Logan Baker. Left center field, J.T. Reagan. Right center field, Landon Narin. And in right field, Jed Coleman. Carson Key, the little guy with all the energy, will be on the mound right now. Steegen and Gates will get in the game as subs. For Mississippi, it'll be J.D. Cummins, Jack Schuler, and Reese Atkinson to start things off. Go get them Texas from Todd and Summers family. And go Landon Nairn from Texas. Keep up the good work, Uncle Joe and Aunt Susan. So here we go as we get set to bring you the action of the bottom of the second. Shout out Go Texas. A shout out to Landon Nairn from Landon Whitehead and family. Very proud of you. And looks like the Mississippi coach has had his warm-ups and he's ready to go. So J.D. Cummins now will come to the plate. Bat from the left side to lead things off. Again, Texas with the early lead, 1-0. Pitch is up. You'll see the umpire display with the hands how many pitches on either side. Remember, they get 5. He goes 2-0. 2-0 pitch. On the way, swung on, popped up, and it'll go foul. Shout out for Hunter Stegent, number 33. We love you. Very proud of our Texas team, Aunt Debbie and Uncle Melvin. And now pitch 5 will be coming. So now JD's got to work his magic here with the bat. He's got to do something because the 5th pitch on the way. Swing, line drive underneath the glove of the pitcher to the second baseman. Throw to first. Safe, not in time. Beat it out. Infield hit to start it off for J.D. Cummins. So Mississippi puts a runner aboard here early, and they get their leadoff man on. That'll bring up Jack Schuler, the second baseman. Let's go Texas. We're cheering from Wooden. Super proud of you, Landon Nairn and Hayden Petty. Love Reese, Reed, and Riley Taylor. Jack at the plate. Reese Atkinson in the on-deck circle. Aiden Howard waiting to get his opportunity. A shout out to Hayden. Way to hit the ball. Love Amber and Allison from Nacogdoches. Let's go Carson Key, a.k.a. Goose, from family in Ohio. All right, some Ohio folks. Driving it into left field. Past the left fielder. Left center fielder is going to have to chase it down. Cummins going to come around second. He's headed into third, slides in. Ball gets past the third baseman. Grabbed, though, by the catcher, and down to second will go Schuler. Single in the air. And runners now at second and third for Mississippi, and Reese Atkinson will come to the plate. Again, thanks for tuning in to JockJive.com. We appreciate it. My name's Chuck Sebastian. Thanks for listening and watching, and your shout-outs are much appreciated as well. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. We encourage you to do so you can keep up to date with the scores, the schedule, everything JockJive does, if there's any delays, weather delays, or anything of that nature. And also we'll keep you up to date where JockJive is going to be. It's lifted into left field, a little deep, backing up. Left fielder makes the catch, the tag. Here comes a really good throw from left field, putting it down, and he got him. Nicely done. Coach wants a safe call. Umpire says no. He studied that one. He watched the slide. The tag was placed down, but what a throw from left field to double up the runner for the second out. Boy, that was a beauty. So that'll go F7-2 in your book, and it's 2 down. That was a great throw. And out there in left is Logan Baker, and man, that's what you call pinpoint up the line, up the third base line. Good job.
Now batting number 2.
Schuler moved down to third on the throw home. Aiden Howard now to the deck. Howard will swing from the left side. It is a 1-0 early lead for Texas. Mississippi trying to tie the ball game there and throwing out at the plate, trying to come home. but it was a perfect throw from the young man. There's 4 pitches now to Howard, and now he gets the 5th pitch here, and he's got to do something with it. If he swings and misses, he's done. He swings hard, hits it off the first baseman's glove. That'll go into right field, and the tying run is scored. And we're all tied up here in the first. On the air by the first baseman. Tough play, but he's got to get the glove on it. He turned his head at the last second. So Howard picks up the RBI. Still 2 outs, a 1-1 ball game. Bradley Goss. Shout out, Let's Go Texas Boy. You all got this watching from Nacogdoches, the Deschard family. Line shot into the shortstop's glove as he goes down to one knee, holds on for the out. So Goss is the 3rd out in the inning, but we have tied the ball game, and we are set right now at 1 apiece. We'll go top of the 2nd inning right here on JockJive.com. Don't forget, folks, DVDs available of these games when they are complete. All you have to do is email us at info@jockjive.com. Tell us the game you'd like to purchase a DVD of. We'll get all the information we need from you, let you know. We'll send you a confirmation letter. Again, those DVDs are just $10 each, plus shipping and handling. And you can order as many as you like, and you can also choose the games that you like. Don't forget, the games are available in the archives. As soon as this game's finished, you'll be able to go back and watch it again and again and again if you'd like. So if you miss any of it, you can always go back and watch more. Just log back onto JockJive.com, go to the place where you watched the game live, and click the archives. It's that easy. So Horn, Tate, and Rigby. I'm sorry. Wrong side of the book, Chuck. Hayden Petty, Landon Nairn, and Hunter Steegett. There we go. I'm so used to using my game changer on my iPad that I didn't bring it with me this time, so I've been using the old paper scorebook. Let's go Carson Key from Cam. Petty swings at the 2nd pitch, pops it high into the air into right center field. It is gloved and caught. For out number 1.
Now batting number 11, Landon Nairn.
Temperature right now 87 here under some partly cloudy skies as the sun begins to set and the wind blowing in from left at about 5 miles an hour. It's the first time the wind has really been kind of died down. But again, like I said, it's a very comfortable night for baseball. Beautiful. And once that sun is all the way down, it'll be a little easier for the infield and the outfield to handle some of the stuff that'll go to the right side, as the sun will be in their eyes for a little while longer. And we may, as the lights are coming on here at the ball field, we may be under the lights for the latter part of the game. Grounded foul down the third base side, snagged by the coach. And into the line shot, and that one will go into the glove of the shortstop. And 2 down. He is a very good shortstop over there, Reese Atkinson for Mississippi. He's got a good glove, plays very well in his position. Rolling to the pitcher, picks it up, fires over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. That quick for Texas. They will go take the defensive positions, and Mississippi will come back to the plate here as we go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied up at 1 apiece. Let's check a couple more of these shout-outs. And a shout-out, go Landon, go. Good luck, Landon and Hayden and the rest of the Texas team. Reese Taylor loves y'all. Play hard, boys, and let's go Mississippi. Mama Greenlee is cheering for you. So Plenty of folks back home and around the area and around the states listening worldwide to this game being broadcast right here on JockJive.com. Glad we could bring you as close to the action as possible without being right down there in the middle of the field, which would probably be a little difficult for these guys to swing around and try not to hit cameras and computers. Austin Horn's going to come to the plate. He'll take a pitch a little inside. Didn't care for that one. We'll do it again. 1-0. Up and down the fences, folks with their pop-up tents. Plenty of folks here checking this one out, hanging around, trying to get to the end. Ball slapped into right center field by Horn. He'll lead it off. Leadoff man aboard for Mississippi.
Now batting number 22, Jack Tate.
The shout out is to Jock for broadcasting the game. Thank you for allowing us to watch and cheer from Laredo, Texas. You're very welcome. We're glad you're tuned in and enjoying the broadcast. Thank you. Jax Tate now to the plate. Jack's playing center field tonight for Mississippi. Bats from the right side with a runner aboard. Swung on, ground ball towards the mound and let it go. He goes to a shortstop who flips to second for one. The relay to first, not in time. So the fielder's choice will put a runner at first with one down. Pretty smart play there by the pitcher to let that one go by. Let his shortstop take it and make the easier play. Braden Rigby. And a shout out, let's go Mississippi. So Rigby to the plate with a runner aboard and one down. Takes one in the dirt. Go Mississippi, go number 9, Bradley Goss from cousin Connor in Kosciuszko. I'll say one thing, between these two teams, their cities that they are from are probably two of the ones that you really have to learn how to pronounce the names of their towns quickly. I'm sure I won't forget these for a while. Line shot just foul down the left field line. And of course, if they've got any AAA, Ozone, or Majors players, teams that have made it, they will be in the Oxford, Alabama World Series coming up starting August 5th through the 10th. We'll be there bringing you live coverage of that. I will have coverage from the Ozone field in Choco Loco Park, a brand new facility. Drop down into left field. They got the runner going to second because Jax Tate had to wait on the pop fly. That's the second out, as that one will come in 7-4, and a single there for Braden Rigby. So a tough one there, but nice throw from left field again. That left fielder, he has got an arm on him, Baker. Barrett Smith now to the plate with a runner at first and two down. 1-1 ball game. We're in the bottom of the second. Swung on, popped up into left center field. Oh, it's going to drop. Good attempt there. Baker's going to have to go chase this one down. He's way out in left field. They'll stop the runner at third. They know the arm he's got. That's respect for a little guy. That is a lot of respect. That coach knew that that kid had an arm in left field. He's talking about, he's not, if you can see it, he's not yelling at that kid at third base. I promise you that. What he's telling him is you got to get further down the line. You got to get further down the line in case the throw doesn't come in as quickly or as good as they thought it might be. But now second and third, so again, great arm out there in left prevents that play from scoring. So with two outs, it'll be Hayes Tyler to the plate. Shout out to Hunter Steegen cheering on. Texas team from Toronto, Canada, Aunt Dee and Uncle Wayne. All right. Canada in the house, eh? And let's go Mississippi. Love you, Aiden and Braden from Linda, Christian, and Kirk. I'm sure you've heard that numerous times, right? Slapped into right field. Catch is made. Wow. Oh, look at that. He got that just before it hit the grass. Third out, prevents any runs from coming across the plate. Nicely done. Defenses flashing some leather for both teams out there. Gotta like it. Play there in right field was Jed Coleman, who makes that catch, I believe, and a nicely done for him. Speaking of Jed, he will bat third in the order here as Texas will come to the plate. Top or bottom of the order, 10, 11, and 12. So it'll be Key, Gates, and Coleman when they come to the plate here. First three and the bottom three now. Texas and Mississippi all knotted up at one apiece. So Carson, who's out on the mound, the little guy, he now comes to the plate for his first opportunity tonight. Yeah. Carson Key. First pitch down low. Houston loves JT and the Texas boys. Hunter Seagent went pitcher to first for the third out. Ground ball gets through out into left field, deep left field, and look at the little guy fly. He's around second base, and the throw comes in, missed. Now he'll head for third as that ball's out in right field. And Carson Key spins around third and then comes back on the throw to third. So he'll get a single or a double and an error. And Carson Key is down at third to lead things off for Texas. And the shout out, let's go Carson Key and Team Texas. Love Aunt Renee in Ohio. Well, Renee, you gotta like that one. Carson Gates to the plate. Texas trying to take the lead back in a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the third inning. Lifted long, left field, moving over. Basket catch made by the left fielder. They'll throw into second base, and Key will slide in safely to home, so the sacrifice fly will work, and the run counts. And a 2-0 lead now for Texas, or 2-1 lead for Texas. One down. Jed Coleman, who made a great catch out there in right just moments ago, just literally picking one off the shoestrings there out in right field. Comes to the plate for the first time, and he'll be the 12th man in the order, and everybody for Texas will have been to the plate. And he rips it into, no, he didn't get robbed. It hit the shortstop's glove. Atkinson, usually very steady with that glove, hits the glove and popped out into the grass. It'll be an error on the shortstop and a runner aboard. I thought he was going to get a base hit into left, but Atkinson just about robbed him, but unfortunately that ball pops out in an error. So now Elias Sexton, who popped out to the catcher in foul territory the first time, comes back to the plate. Runner at first. Texas with the 2-1 lead here in the third inning. Swung on, popped straight up. This time Atkinson in behind the bag at second will make the catch for out number 2. Great job, Carson Key and Team Texas from Meemaw in Houston. J.T. Reagan with a double tonight and scored the first run for Texas. Comes to the plate. He's got a runner aboard and 2 down. Shout out going out to Jackson Ortiz from Uncle Mike and Annabelle in Murchison, Texas. Go Texas. Stroke that ball big time into left field. Dropped. And no catch there in left this time, and a single shot to left, and the left fielder didn't play it very well. It'll be an E7 and a runner now at first and second. So a couple of errors costing the Mississippi team right now. Jack Richardson flies out the first time to right field, comes to the plate with 2 runners aboard, 2 down. Swings at the first one, and misses. Shout out to Keys from Pickerington, Ohio. Shout out to the Keys from Pickerington, Ohio. So a few folks from Ohio tuned into the game. That's where I was born and raised, folks. So glad to have you along, Buckeye fans. And to the shortstop, that one will pop up and in the threat. So they do pick up a run. They strand a couple of runners. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 2-1 Texas now. And that sun is just about gone. The light's on now here at the field as we get set for the bottom of the third inning here on JockJive.com. Nick Carter, Preston Carnathan, and then top of the order back to J.D. Cummins. Alvin, Texas is rooting on our Texas team. Proud of all of you boys.
Starting off for Mississippi will be number 17, Nick Carter.
The changes for the Texas team. Ball shot just over the shortstop's head and down to first will go Nick Carter. Just out of the reach.
Now batting for number 21, Preston Carnathan.
So Preston Carnathan will get his official first at bat, and both teams will have batted all the way through the lineup. Everything will be official. Umpire checking with something, and then coach at third. Not sure what it was about. Carnathan now comes to the plate from the left side with a runner at first, nobody out. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swung on right to the mound, kind of blinded. Unfortunately, that's the tough part. Coach tried to get out of the way as quickly as he could. The pitcher picked it up, fired to second. And did the umpire call him out? He called him out. Wow. So the first out of the inning out there at second base. Carnathan down at first on the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 5.
Okay, they say he got the ball there in time on the force, So J.D. Cummins at the plate, runner at first, one on.
J.D. Cummins.
Grounded to second, one. Relay, not in time. Boy, nice play, though.
Now batting number 4, Jack Seeley.
Second out, and still runner at first. 2 down. Jack Schuler single. And scored a run. The only run so far for Mississippi. We're in the bottom of the third. Swing in, fouled it off, back to the screen it goes. A 1-run ball game here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, another very, very good tight game. The last few games on this field have been all within a run. Swing and a miss. That's 2. Yes, this is a semifinal. It's an elimination game as well, Texas and Mississippi. Whoever loses will finish 4th in the tournament. The winner will move on into the championship game scheduled for 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then they would have to win a second one to win the whole thing. That would be played at 1 p.m. Ground ball to third. Bobbled by the third baseman. Still makes the throw to second. Not in time. So it's first and second. Unfortunately, just didn't handle that ball very well at third. That'll be an error. It'll be first and second now for Mississippi. 2 outs in the inning. Reese Atkinson flew out to left field, and then the left fielder, Baker, made that great throw to home to get a double play on it. See what he does this time. Again, Baker probably eyeballing that runner over there at second, daring him to take the base if he can, if he doesn't make the catch. I mean, it's very surprising that that type of arm at that age. I mean, you're talking 150 feet out there at least. I mean, it's 200 to the fence all the way, and he was pretty deep when he made that throw to home. Popped up high in the infield. The pitcher moving over will make the catch and end the threat. So they get the third out, and they strand 2 runners again. We go top of 4. We're halfway through. It's 2-1 right now. Texas on top of Mississippi. Shout out going out to Jack Schuler and Nicholas Carter. Go Cozy, go, from Parker and Zach Bledsoe. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. (8-3) in the other field in the 4th inning, and I'm not sure who's up over there. Is that Tennessee up? Or is that? Yeah. Tennessee's up 8-3 in the 4th over North Carolina. Tennessee has just been playing great ball through this tournament. Go Texas and get those bats rolling from your 3-time World Series champs back home. So Tennessee's up. Now, if Tennessee wins, they will get the winner of this one, and they will play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. The winner, if it is, whether it be Texas or Mississippi, if they beat Tennessee, then they'll play the if game at 1. If not, it'll just be a 1 game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for the championship. Leading things off is Hayden Allen. Hayden with a single his first time up and got stranded out there at second. Swung on down the left field line. Oh, just foul. Just foul. Not by much. Boy, that was extra bases for Allen. No doubt about that one. He hit it well, but unfortunately, it just took a little turn at the end there. We're in the top of the 4th. A 2-1 ball game. Swung on again, fouled off. That one into the netting, and it'll stay up there. Slap back through the middle. Diving attempt by the second baseman. He will not get there, out into right center field for a base hit to lead it off for Allen. Fought it off. That's a really good at bat. You know, he sent one down the left field line, then he fouled one up off on the screen, then he finally got a hold of one, sent it right back to the middle. Talking about hitting to all fields. There's Jackson Ortiz with a single earlier, back in the 1st. He was stranded there. Again, the teams have had some runners aboard, but not a lot have come across the plate yet. Remember, Mississippi tried to send that runner home and got thrown out. That's the difference in this ball game right now. There's a line shot into the glove at third, flipping it back to first. Runner back in time. 1 down. So Ortiz lines out. Logan Baker, the left fielder, who we've talked plenty about tonight. Let's go, Texas, keep them bats hot from the Warhawks 7U team. And that Keyboy is doing his thing. Granny's proud of you. You should be. He's a good little player. First pitch to Baker. Down low. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the runner at first. Two-1 ball game, top of the 4th. Swung on, hard ball down the line. Hit the bag. Fair ball. Throw over to second. No, he's safe. Dropped the ball. Pulled him off the bag. Pulled his foot off is what he's saying. So the fielder's choice there will put runners at first and second with 1 out. Tough play. Boy, that ball come off the bag. I'm impressed that the third baseman was able to get a glove on it without that ball ricocheting the wrong way. Warhawks giving a shout out. The Warhawks, the 7U squad from Texas. Hayden Petty now coming to the plate. checking with the ump about, I don't know if he's checking about the last play or not. It hit the bag. It's a fair ball. And if it hits the bag, it's good. That's right off the bag into the glove there. So runners at first and second. Teddy looks at the first one, doesn't go. Whoa, just about lined it right back at his coach. Right back into the pitcher's glove, though. He'll flip to second, try to get the double play ball, but back in time. So two down.
Number 11, Landon Marin.
It's a tough spot for the guy on the hill, really. The kid that plays the mound, he's not pitching, so he's got a big 6-foot coach out in front of him. He's got to be screened at times, and coach looking to get out of the way, and he's trying to make a catch. And he's probably thinking, you know, coach, move. You're like a wall in front of me. So it's a little tough for him, but he's done a nice job out there. It was a great catch on that line drive. Not a lot of time to react. Hard shot that's going to get into left field. They're going to make the throw to third. And he'll call him safe. So bases are now loaded on the single. And Nairn gets the base hit. Now Hunter Stegent has a big opportunity here with 2 outs and bases loaded. If he can get a ball into play, he can break it open here a little bit for Texas. They'd feel a little more comfortable than just the 1-run lead. 2-1 ball game. Here we go. Stegent looks at the first one, doesn't like it, waits for another. Grounded back to the mound his first time up. This is the time when you're a little guy, you just want to, you know, you're going, come on, just go to the outfield with this. Just get in the grass for me. Swing, fouled it off. Way to hit Landon from your cousin Blaine. Landon with a big hit there just a moment ago. Making it a bases-loaded opportunity for Hunter. Stegent swings, pops it up right side, calling for it first base, gets the glove up in the air, makes the catch, and ends the threat just like that. Bases loaded again. Can't bring them across. We'll clear them all. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-1 ball game here on JockJive.com. I'll tell you what, folks, if you've liked the broadcast of this tournament and have enjoyed these games, we'd love to come show you how we can do it for your event as well. It's probably a big surprise to you how affordable it really is to have us come out and provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We have produced everything from youth sports to the NCAA Division I, literally from every part of this country. Large productions or small, tiny venues or huge, we can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email us for more info at JockJive.com and let us come work for you. All right, to the plate for Mississippi in the bottom of the fourth. Aiden Howard, Bradley Goss, and Austin Horn are due up. (8-3) in the fourth. Tennessee leads North Carolina right now. Tennessee, with a win, will put themselves in the championship game and would have to only win one to take the trophy. Whoever comes out of the loser's bracket would have to beat them twice. Swung on, popped up, and out of play. Not that it hasn't been done. I've seen plenty of if games. Plenty of if games. Sometimes the if team actually wins, too. It's pretty impressive to come, you know, and have to take two, but it has been done. Nobody out of this one yet. These four teams continue to battle here, both games in the fourth inning. Three pitches right now, facing four. Line drive, second base, off the ground, picked up, flipped up, over to first for the out. One down for Bradley Goss. Bradley lined out to short his first time up. 2 pitches. Again, tomorrow morning they'll bring you the championship games for machine pitch and coach pitch at 10 a.m. Mike Rideouts and Marty will have the calls of those 2 games. Robert and I will be headed out on the road tomorrow morning. I'll be going to Guntersville. He goes to Monroe, Louisiana. And we'll finish up semifinals. And is that catch made? Yes, again. Wow, look at this kid in left. Man, over into foul territory and comes up with another fantastic play. Logan Baker has just flashed leather like no other tonight. What a time to do it, man. He is really doing a job out there. Popped up right side of the infield. Just going to get into right field for a base hit. That one falls in. Austin Horn on with another single. His second hit tonight. He's 2 for 2. So Mississippi puts a runner aboard for Jax Tate. Got on by a fielder's choice. First time up. Towards first, bouncing off the first baseman. He'll have to race to the bag. Does. Gets there in time. He'll go unassisted to first base for the 3rd out. And they kill the inning right there. We have played 4. We're going to the 5th. 6 outs apiece for these boys left. And a 2-1 ball game right here on JockJive.com. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Now batting, number 24, Carson Key.
Carson Key will lead things off here in the 5th inning, in the top of the 5th inning. He led off the 3rd inning with a double and scored right now, the lead run here in the game. We'll see if Key can repeat himself. So proud of what these boys have done already. Texas, come on, you can hold them. We'll see what happens. Whoa, Tennessee with a 13-3 win over North Carolina. Wow. So Tennessee moves to the championship game, and they hold all the marbles, so to speak, right now. They'll face the winner of this game between Mississippi and Texas tomorrow at 10 a.m. North Carolina has been knocked out of the tournament. Pop fly, shallow left field, backing up the shortstop out to make the catch, and he'll pull it in for the out.
Now batting number 15, Carson.
1 away. Here's Carson Gates. Left field on a lockdown. Flashing the hashtag flashing leather, hashtag hose, go Texas. Right about that, hashtag flashing leather. He has done a great job. Tennessee has just really run through this tournament. They were 2-0 in pool play. They won their first game over South Carolina. Then they beat Louisiana badly. They beat Mississippi. Now they beat North Carolina. And they await the winner here. Base hits for Carson Gates. And now Coleman comes to the plate. So Tennessee doing a thing. The big orange showing up here. Shout out is let's go Texas. Everybody hit, everybody scored. Carson Key's aunt Amber is still cheering for you in Dangerfield. My boss said good job on your win today. She's letting me come back tomorrow. Pop fly into the shortstop's glove. Well, we're glad to hear that, Amber, because like I said, and I'll bet your boss was looking over your shoulder watching that game earlier as well. Second out, runner at first. Tobias Sexton at the plate. Tobias looking for his first hit of the night. Leadoff man for the Texas squad. Somebody sent me a video or a picture, but unfortunately I can't play it yet. I will take a look at it though. Grounded short, picked up. Fires over to first. I don't know why he didn't go to second. He had the opportunity. He had 2 down. He had the easy play. Mental mistake. Where are you going with the baseball? Where are you going with the baseball? You got to think. Oh, ouch. E6. He had him at second. No problem. He would have been easily just flip over to second base and get that out. Yeah. Now 2 outs. And now Texas again with the opportunity here with J.T. Reagan, who started the game with a double and scored a run. Flew out to left his last time up. Yes, she was watching it with me and cheering louder than I was. See, I told you. I knew your bosses were watching the game today. Go Hayden Petty, Nina, and Papa love you. So J.T. trying to break this one open, this 2-1 ball game right now. Swings and fouls that one off. Back to the screen it goes. Popped up high in the air, right side. Calling for it, second base. Bumps into the first baseman. They collide. The ball drops. Bases now loaded. Boy, somebody's got to do some talking out there. You've got to let each other know they're both going for the baseball. They collide with each other, and everybody's safe. And now it's bases loaded for Texas with 2 down. Again, bases loaded opportunity. Here's Jack Richardson, who's popped out to right and popped out to short, looking for his first base hit tonight. And boy, it'd be a big one. Wow. 2 mental mistakes there. One not calling it, and the other one, the shortstop, not knowing where to go with the baseball with 2 down. He went right to first, and he had such an easy flip to second for the out on the force. 1-2 ball count here on Jack Richardson, the left-hander at the plate. Now, the coach did say, this is a quote, "If I hit a player, Chuck, I know you're going to tease me about it on the air, but it is part of the game plan. If my team's not hitting, I'm going to hit one of them to get them fired up." That was his quote. And it fires that ball into the right field, just past the second baseman. The run will score. Here comes the second one, and Texas has picked up 2. Wow. Just that quick. Single into right. Now, remember, though, there was a couple of errors that has cost those 2 runs that have come across the plate now. Now you've got a runner at first with the single and a runner at third still with 2 down. And a 4-1 lead now for Texas, as they've kind of broken it open, and something ball came out onto the field, I think, from somewhere over on the other side, so that was the reason for timeout. So Mississippi with 2 really costly errors in the game. And a 1-0 pitch there. Just shot over the shortstop's head, and another run will score, another base hit. And Texas now leads it by a score of 5-1. Ortiz to the plate. First and second, 2 down. Ortiz with a line out to third and a single, his first time up tonight. Shout out, let's go East Texas. Ground ball to second, should end the inning, flip over to first, they got it, and the third out is recorded. But boy, Mississippi has got some work to do now. They cost themselves a couple of runs in that inning with a couple of really mental mistakes. 2 players running into each other. The error by the shortstop not flipping it to second for the force. And now they find themselves down by a score of 5-1 with 6 outs to work with as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's get to some more shout-outs here. Thanks, folks, for chiming in. Let's go East Texas, your fans in Ohio. And go Texas, so proud of you boys. So they continue to stay in the contest here. Remember, Texas got knocked down into the losers bracket by losing to Louisiana 11-4 on Sunday. They would come back on this field last night at 7 o'clock and win a barn burner. I mean, just an unbelievable ball game. 5-4 over South Carolina. Then this afternoon, another one-run game, 3-2 over Louisiana. So this is really the biggest and most comfortable lead they've had so far here in the championship bracket. Mississippi comes to the plate with Braden Rigby, who's singled and been stranded at third today. And a shout out to Let's Go Mississippi. Swings at the first one, pops it up into left field, and I don't think you're going to get one by Baker tonight. I really don't. I mean, he has played a phenomenal left field. One up, one away.
Number 12, Barrett Smith.
Texas Sittings loving the broadcast and watching our nephew Hunter play ball, Aunt Sissy and Uncle Case. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. And so do the boys, I guarantee you. Barrett Smith. Shot knocked down by the second baseman from his knees. Oh, yes, he got him. Wow. A little delay. The umpire waited for a moment and then calls him out. Again, another hashtag flashing some leather, Texas, on an infield play there from the second baseman for the second out. And again, Jackson Ortiz doing the job. This one popped up right side. It'll go out of play. Shout out to Hayden Petty from great uncle Theo Tillman. Of course, Hayden behind the plate tonight for Texas. At the plate is Hayes Tyler with 2 down. And Mississippi running out of outs. Line shot into the glove again of Ortiz. 3 up, 3 down. Really nice inning there for Texas. We're going to the last one, folks. Top of the 6th coming up next. Texas leads Mississippi by a score of 5-1. They'll send the hot glove of the left fielder Logan Baker to the plate. He'll be followed by the catcher Hayden Petty and Landon Nair in the right center fielder. Mississippi's got their work cut out for them now. They got 3 outs yet to work with when they get to the bottom of the 6th right now, down by 4, pending the outcome here at the top. Way to go, Texas. Awesome plays. And let's go Jackson Ortiz and the Texas boys from the Raines family. I'll tell you what, they have really, both teams defensively, there have been some great plays here on these fields tonight, all the way through the tournament. I can't get enough of how talented these young 7- and 8-year-old boys are and the way they love this game and play the game. They have flashed leather. They have hit the ball well. They, everything you could ask for in this tournament has been very exciting. And JockJive is very pleased and happy that we could bring you a little closer to the action if you couldn't be here. Shout out to Jackson Ortiz. Good ball playing, Jackson. What an inning, Texas. Way to go. So here we go. Top of the 6th. And the left fielder, Logan Baker. Tonight he's had a fielder's choice and a line out to third. A 4-run lead right now, 5-1. We were wondering how much of the time that they had to wait around would affect either team. And it doesn't appear that it has affected Texas at all. Remember, they played at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Mississippi had played at 4:30. Popped up in the air, shallow right field's going to drop in for the base hit. And they throw the ball into the infield and nobody's there, and boy, you don't want to give up on the play, that's for sure, but you don't want to throw that ball into the infield like that. And nobody there. One proud aunt, Laredo, Texas. Whoop, whoop. Here's Petty now at the plate. Inside, a little tight. Aiden Petty, and then Landon Nairn is in the on-deck circle. Hops straight up. Catcher comes out, pitcher comes in. Pitcher will make the catch. 1 away.
Now that is number 11, Landon Nairn.
Landon Nairn, line out to the shortstop, and a single his last time up. 1 for 2 tonight. Comes to the plate with a runner at first and 1 down. Again, 3 outs left to work with for Mississippi. Currently down 4 runs. Will it be a Texas-Tennessee showdown coming up tomorrow morning at 10? Or does Mississippi make a huge comeback in the bottom of the 6th inning? We've seen a couple games get down to the bottom of the 6th. A couple teams had a chance to pull a game out in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll see if it happens. Nairn waiting for a decent pitch from Coach. See pitch number 3. Swung on, handle pitch, right to the coach at third. Pitch 4 coming up. Runner down at first is Baker. Line shot into the glove of the third baseman, and in another great grab over there at third. He has done some really nice work over there at third tonight. And a big round of applause for Austin Horn. Like I said, there has just been, hashtag leather is really going to catch on at this tournament, I think. Hunter Steegen at the plate. Swing, miss. Hunter has popped out to first and went right back to the hill. Lifted that one into left field, backing up the left fielder, and makes the shoestring basket catch out there in left field. Wow. Back over to left field again. I'll tell you what, the left fielders tonight are playing some great ball. That is J.D. Cummins making that catch for out number 3. And we'll clear it, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. It's not done yet. And the bottom of the 6th inning, we'll see Nick Carter, Preston Carnathan, and J.D. Cummins coming to the plate. And they've got to put 4 runners across. So both teams getting their little pump-ups, rallies going. Mississippi trying to get the boys for Mississippi to get it going. They need some base runners. That's what you got to do here. You want to tell your team as a coach, you want to tell your boys right now, okay, look, we're down 4. Game's not out of hand. I know we've got 3 outs to work with. Here's what I want you to do. I need you to go to the plate and get on base any way you can. Because without base runners, you can't score, you can't win. So that is exactly what you tell them. Nobody's going to go up there and hit the home run or the grand slam. It's just not going to happen. We haven't even seen a ball go out of the park this week. So go up there, get a hit, pay attention to your coach, get on base, and try to get some base runners and try to get it back one at a time. But they need 4. Popped up, shallow left field, and it's Baker again with the catch. On the other side, if you're the Texas coach, you tell your boys, look, we need 3 outs. Go out there, just play the game that you've been playing, do the job, get me 3 outs, we move to the championship. The tension is definitely out there. These boys know that a win moves them into the championship game. But it's probably a little more nerve-wracking right now for Mississippi with 1 out here in the inning and 2 outs left to work with. Preston Carnathan now at the plate. So a little more pressure for the Mississippi players and their coach, who's got to give them something they can hit. Slap that down the left side right into the coach's box. Shout out to the Texas boys from Gunther. Carter flies out to left. Preston Carnathan trying to get himself on base, and J.D. Cummins in the box. Ground ball towards short. Glove down. Picked up. Flipped to first. Good stretch out there at first in time for the out. And it's 2 down, and it's all down to the last man to the plate right here, J.D. Cummins. J.D. with a single today and a fielder's choice. From the left side, J.D. trying to keep his team in the game, needs a base hit. Outside, 2 pitches. Going to choose the one you want. You get 5 opportunities. I guess at this point, knowing that you've got to get on, you've got to get a base hit, you want to take a pitch you like. Swings at that one, fouls it off, and it's out of play. A little late. That's the 3rd pitch. Now we're down to pitch number 4. Line shot. That's going to get past the second baseman, and J.D. keeps it alive for Mississippi. Base hit for J.D. He's down to first.
Now batting number 4, Jack Schuler.
Jack Schuler has been on with a single, scored a run, and got on with an error tonight. He's been on base both times. Down low. So again, coach is thinking, man, I got to give him a good one. Go Landon, you can do it, from your cousins Blaine and Jay. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Texas an out away from advancing to the championship game. They'll face Tennessee at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Mississippi looking for more base runners. 3 pitches. Cummins over there at first wanted to go, but you can't in this league yet. Not yet. Next year. Line shot into left. It's Baker. And who else should get the last out of the inning? That kid has played a whale of a game out there in left field. Hashtag flashing the leather, Logan Baker. What a night tonight. Gets the final out of the game. And Mississippi has lost this one to Texas by a score of 5-1. Texas will move on. They will play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against Tennessee. They must win 2 games, though, to take the championship. They would have to win the first one, and they would match up again tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Marty will have the call of the game for you tomorrow. I'll be headed to Gunnersville bright and early in the morning. So it has been my pleasure to bring you these 3 days worth of phenomenal baseball for the Dixie Youth World Series AA. Coach Pitch, I'm glad to have you along. Thanks for tuning in to JockJive.com. It is a final. 5-1 is your score. A couple of more shout-outs. Way to go, Texas, the comeback kids. Thank you, JockJive. Great broadcast. Go, Jackson. Thank you. From the loser's bracket to the championship game, hashtag clutch, hashtag Texas fight. Way to go, Texas, from Uncle Lenny. And way to play, Texas. So proud of you, from Blaine and JJ. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for tuning in. Again, congratulations to Mississippi. They finish in the top 4. Got to like that. And, of course, congratulations to Texas. They move on to play for either a championship belt or second place tomorrow, which isn't too bad either. Again, the top 12 teams that advance to the Dixie Youth AA Coach Pitch World Series. We give them all a round of applause. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. Hope you'll tune in to the broadcast tomorrow. And good luck to both Texas and Tennessee. Should be a good one. I'll be listening on the road. And good night, everybody.